My name is Rif. I am a traveler, and this is my third time in Nepal.
My name is Bahar. I'm from Iran. This is my first time here in Nepal. I'm gonna share a story about trekking.
What happened? Where do you go?
Well, I did Gokyo and Gokyo Ri, which is not that famous compared to EBC.
How long were you there?
11 days. So
What was the most maybe unforgettable experience?
for me, actually, I had two unforgettable moments. First one was the time that I arrived at the Gokyo Lake. No one's there because I did it in the last times of the season. Also, that trek is not the touristic, so it was just me when I arrived. It was me, lake, and the clouds, and 5,000 meter, and I was like, oh my god, I did it. And it was such a great moment for me, and I sat there for some minutes and I was crying. One moment it was there, and another one it was on my way back. That also that time I was alone, and it was just me walking. And so suddenly I just found myself that I'm crying and shouting, and it was like a therapy session or something for myself.
What was the challenges that you
I
faced?
think, yeah, the challenge that I faced not to be able to take shower for 11 days. But
How do you smell?
yeah, and I didn't know anything about the prices. Even you have to pay for taking shower or others. It was the most challenging.
What about advice? What kind of advice you have for first time trekkers? So anybody who wants to do a trek in Nepal?
Well, doing some research like before, prices are really important, and the money that you have with yourself also is really important. Be aware of the temperature and the situation and everything over there is such an important thing to know. And also the medicine you have to have with yourself for food poisoning, I don't know, fever, any kind of painkiller you need. For women also, women stuff like tampons and other things that they need. I also learned that I think that it would be really good if you have your own snacks, like the nuts and some kind of energy bar, because up there it's really expensive. Instead of just have the things that you probably wouldn't need up there, just put more snacks in your backpack. And yeah, that way you can also save some money, and also you have your own snack, you don't have to buy there. Reef. So you tell me which trek you did.
I did
I actually don't know.
Gosai Kunda is in Lantang.
Langtang.
Lantang National Park. This happened 3 years ago. I became overconfident that I wanted to do a solo hike. I didn't bother joining a group, or I didn't hire a porter or a guide. Want to go there doing old school method. I took a map with me, a paper map. I
Oh, you
didn't.
didn't have GPS or Maps
No,
Me
it
or all
wasn't.
this
No, it just
tracking
maps
app?
me. Everything went well. First day, the starting point, Dunche, hiked straight for I think 8 hours, which was crazy. It's not something that is advisable to do. You need to take break. But I think that time I can't wait to be up there, because
I know that feeling.
yeah,
I know.
I just want to be up there, and I kind of like overexert myself. First night when I arrived at the fifth checkpoint, I had to stop at the tea house because it was getting really dark. I had dinner, went to sleep, everything was fine. But when I woke up, I remember around 2:30 or 3:30 a.m. That's the time I realized that something is not right with my body,
Yeah,
because I
you
was not able to move,
you put too much pressure on yourself.
on
I mean,
myself.
this is
Yeah,
the things that you shouldn't do that.
exactly. I went down to next morning. I was feeling hopeless. There's nothing I could do because it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the
Yeah.
mountain, and it's really cold. There's no hot shower. There's no tatupani, hot water. The only
How high
thing
was that? Like,
was
it was your
about
first?
4,000,
Oh, yeah,
4,000.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing else I could do. I just continue sleep. Yeah, and then I woke up next morning. I remember I went down to the kitchen, the place where we ate at the tea house, and then they were talking about it. They were saying that you're sick. You need to go back to Kathmandu, and
Okay.
I still waited for 2 hours. I was just thinking maybe this is just like a normal fever. I gotta do this because it's my dream to hike alone. I really want to do it alone because I prefer to be in the mountain alone. It's the feeling of being in the mountain alone is.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean,
I
right?
know, I know.
Yeah. So I came back to Kathmandu, and then one of the guy took me to the hospital here. When the result came out, the doctor asked me, "How are you still standing?"
Oh
I
my
said,
god.
"I said I don't know why." I
So it
said
was so serious. I mean,
it
mine
was
wasn't
very
that much
serious.
serious.
Yeah,
I just took a 1 day rest. I just did it.
yeah. It took me 2 weeks to recover, and then yeah, I'm back again in Nepal. Who knows? One day I'm gonna go back to that place
Yeah,
and take my
one day.
revenge.
That place also you take a permit?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
need to get permit.
Okay.
Not to
But
live it,
how
but
many days it will take you to just go up and back?
you can do it within 1 week. So it's still far.
7 days.
It's still big. Track is still far.
Yeah, but compared to like Gokyo or
Yeah,
EBC
of
or tree
course.
passes
Yeah,
or
that's
other
like two
things.
weeks or something. This is
Yeah.
like you can. In fact, some people completed it within 5 days.
Okay.
Yeah, that was actually what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it within
Ah,
five
make
days,
a
but
record. Okay,
a
so this is
record.
what. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You shouldn't do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So my advice is something that you shouldn't do if you want to hike, to bring your ego down and chill. It's not a competition, you know. You just
Yeah,
want to
it's
go
not.
up there and see the world from a different perspective, and then come down with perhaps I think it's got to do more with your courage than your ego. You know, you just go up there to challenge yourself, but who knows what might happen, you know. So always be prepared, and good luck and all the best if you're going on a hike. That's all for today.